What's going on? So I'm headed to this training with Madison Square Garden. I wanted to show you a little bit of this. That's when I first got hired, right? This is the second position they had gave me, which was last year. I'm gonna update this card and change the picture. It is so boring in here right now. They're just talking about the company. These are what you call, oh, that's the men's locker room. But this is what you call like where all the inventory goes, like beer, shirts, food. This is where everything goes. I don't even change shit on your own before I even got switched up. But when I started with this company, I started here on this floor with the bathrooms. I started off as a bathroom boy. So I would have to, you know, go back and forth through these hallways to get both bathrooms. So it was cool when I first started in this location, but then I got hungrier. I said, let me go off and get, you know what I'm saying, into the arena, because this is the theater part. All this is the theater part, like the theater, you know, the theater and then the big arena. This is the theater part. This is the level that you will go see, you know, theater stuff. But I was like, no, I want to go upstairs where the Knicks play and Rangers. And I kept insisting, and they finally pushed me upstairs, which we'll probably get some footage on another day. I can't go today. Orientation's till 10:30. I'm heading back in there now. So I'm gonna have to cut this very short. I'll be back later. I stepped off from orientation just to show you the bathroom I used to work in. I mean, whatever. I can't say I'm proud of it. I'm just proud that I elevated from being in here. I had to clean up all this rhyme. This is all the toilets, all the mirrors, right? Check out the stalls. So when I say I started from the bottom, this is what I'm talking about. And mind you, the responsibility was this bathroom and the other side. So just think about that. Let me go back before they fire me. So I'm at the location. They're saying where I'm supposed to be starting, which would be any one of these elevators on this side. So right now we're doing like a training session to see how will we react if there was a fire in the building. So yeah, let's take you in a little detour to the elevator. Small little elevator. I was told that we get like chairs, so if we get tired of standing, we can sit right here. These are floors. You know, right now we're in the suite area, luxurious. Look at he ain't my man no more. We gotta take this out because he want to lead the Knicks after the season. But look at my man right here, though. Y'all already know, my son Mello, love him. So this is the other part of the suite. My boy Lanston Galloway, he's not with the Knicks no more, so he might take that down. My boy Miguel Cotto, this would be the guest place where I guess you ask the guest people. But check this out. I'm not even supposed to be back here, but I'm just giving you guys a quick detour. The bar is crazy, all right? Look at the sitting area. Paper. Just finished orientation. That took like 5 hours because you can see it's nighttime around me right now. So yeah, we're about to go. I'm about to go get some food and head home. But on my way home, I'm gonna tell you a little story about how I started in this building. I guess we're gonna name this vlog Story of Madison Square Garden. Finally got the ID changed. So when I had got the email to come for an interview, the first time I started with Madison Square Garden was, I think, in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. So in 2013, I had got an interview, and the interview process was for, what was it for again? Custodial. Custodial was basically restroom attendant. Restroom attendant. My boss at the time, well, not boss, he was a manager, Chris, cool cat. He was actually the guy who interviewed me. Very cool guy. He doesn't work there anymore. He's doing something else with himself. Good for him. But he's off doing other things. But before he had left, I had told him, like, you know, I used to express myself to the dude. But let's not even skip ahead. Anyway, the day of the interview, he was interviewing me, which the interview went horribly wrong. Like, I was so nervous, so scared, I couldn't answer nothing he was asking me. But here comes this motto where they say, it's good that you know people, because if you know people, then things can happen where you can get the plug. And what I mean by plug, you already know what the plug is. You can plug you in to get in the job there. So, I'm sitting on this table, because before in Madison Square Garden, when they do interviewing process, they'll have like the theater, that lobby I have in background. Well, you see it. That lobby part, they had chairs and tables sat down all over the place. And right across the table from where I'm sitting, I noticed a friend of mine. He lived in my neighborhood. I haven't seen him in years. So I told my boss at the time, well, the interviewing guy, Chris, I said, can we like keep a hold on this interview for a second? I think I know that guy. He said, who, James? I said, yeah, that's my boy. He comes to the table. He talks highly and great about me. He says, oh, this kid right here, hard worker. He's good money. So with that alone, that saved me that day from actually not getting the job to, yeah, we're gonna hire him, because if he gave you the good word, then you're pretty much good in my eyes. If you say you're good. So that helped me out. If it wasn't for my mans to be sitting across the table, I probably would have had this job right now. Or I probably would have had it, just not that time around. Probably the following year I probably would have got in. But that was just like what opened up the floodgates for me. Was that, oh yeah, he's a good guy, let him in. We set it up, we kept on with the interview. He basically stopped the interview after that. He was like, look, I'm gonna offer you the position because that's my boy, and if he said you're good, then we're good. So that helped me out a lot. Now we're gonna talk about when I got into that department. When I first started, I showed that earlier that I was in, you know, the theater bathroom. And I started there very small. I kept being anxious, like, yo, I wanna move up. I wanna go to the arena where they have the real games and the real concerts. And I would just remember saying to Chris, listen, if something opens up, put me on. Somebody ended up getting fired. They put me for that position. Well, he came to me and said, how would you feel if we gave you this position? I said, I take it, hands down, I'm taking it. He said, all right, cool, starting next week, we're gonna have you in the arena. What was that for? It was a gift and a curse. And the reason why I said it was a gift and a curse was because it was cool, because you could watch any game, any show, anything that was going on in that building. But the problem was you were dealing with more traffic, you're dealing with more people. So meaning that they're gonna dirty the bathrooms pretty fast. Is that rain? But not to drag the story too long, you know, as time went by, like I said, it was less off days and management got shifted around, new people got put in positions where ego played a big part. And, you know, I just got tired of the new guys that were playing manager, you know, their egos getting in the way of things. So, you know, I started saying to myself, I made a promise to myself where I said I'm gonna try to meet every motherfucker in this building to get cool with them to move out this bathroom, and that's exactly what I did. So that's exactly what I did. So I had ran into a guy that had the overnight labor department. Like, he was one of the head honchos when it came to that. His name was Mike D, never forget him. I kept telling him, yo, I need to be down with you. I want to get down with your side of business or whatever. I want to work for you guys. He said, you sure? And he would always ask my friend that I would always be with, you think he's ready to work for us? You think he's ready to work for us? And he'd be like, yeah, I think he's ready. I was ready until I started working for them. The following season came, like 2 months around this time, matter of fact. Last year, he hit me up, listen, you still open to work for us? I said, who's this? He said, Mike D, the guy you always harassing. I said, all right, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down. Boom. I say, yo, let's do it. He starts me off, giving me 4 days out the week. I was trying to juggle Best Buy and this at the same time. Leaving Best Buy at 10 o'clock at night to be here at 11. From 11 to 7 with Madison Square, I was killing myself. But then I started weighing my options. I'm like, dude, I'm killing myself doing, you know, overnight here, then doing 8 hours with Best Buy. It was just draining. And I was like, yo, I told him, listen, take me off the schedule. I'm not spending no time with my son. I feel like I'm going crazy. He says, no problem. I'll take you off the schedule. That was the last time I ever started working for, you know, for that department. And I thought I was fired. I thought it was it for me. I thought, yeah, it's over. So I started grinding. I started looking for new things. That's when Amazon came along. And I said, let me give this thing a try. 2 days before my interview with these guys for this position, I got fired. And the reason why I got fired was because the boss to that department, which is the higher boss, not Mike D, the higher guy from him, he says, who is this guy? He hasn't worked since this amount of days. Or we're gonna fire him. They never called somebody they're gonna terminate me or nothing. They just fired me. But what happened was, when I got hired for this position, they had no choice but to rehire me. So what if he fired me? They already offered me a position for that department I'm working for now. Which, at the end of the day, this is how I'm gonna end it, was a blessing for me because, like I said, my whole goal being with that company was to work less and make more. And that's exactly what's happening right now. I'm gonna make way more money doing nothing. I mean, of course I'll be doing something, but doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're in Times Square. That's the end of the story. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. But right now we're in Times Square. I'm gonna go get some food, get on the train, and end the vlog at home, I guess. So I just got my food. I'm headed to the train station right now. I figured I'll talk about this now, being that this is a platform to talk about it in. What's gonna happen when I start this gig at Madison Square? Well, I'm gonna try to start earlier vlogs, either before or after a show. Because the thing is, being that I will basically be indoors most of the time, I feel like the vlogs are gonna be whack. When you're gonna see me in the elevator just talking, nobody wants to see that. Who wants to hear me talk, right? I'm not that important. But nah, on my off days, because I hear when you first start, the hours aren't that great. So the plans are, because the weather's gonna be getting nicer. Why my screen looks like shit? Anyway, the weather's gonna get nicer. It's gonna get colder. Being that it's gonna get colder, I'm gonna, mainly be indoors, says no one. I like to come out when it's cold. So like I said, my off days, I'm gonna still make crazy vlogs. I'm gonna try to fly the drone a lot more. I'm gonna try a whole bunch of new things. So like I said, it's gonna be a lot to come. Yeah, I guess you just gotta stay tuned and vlog out. But just think about this is vlog 56, 57. 50 days of you guys seeing my vlogs. It's crazy. It's crazy. 50 days of us doing this together, me and you. That's what I do it for. I do it for y'all. It ain't even about me. I just enjoy it. Like I enjoy this. This is my getaway. This is my vent. You guys are just watching my day-to-day shit, and I thank you for it. But I am gonna start switching over all this content. Hopefully this weekend, I'm gonna try to switch over all my content from this page to the new page. If you haven't yet subscribe now. This channel will still be open, but I'm not gonna be uploading content after October. The new channel will be Alex Escobar 85. It's always linked down below. So if you haven't, do it now. Subscribe, stay up to date, stay tuned. So I'm gonna end the vlog there. I was gonna end it at home, but my phone's dying. I need this to go on the train to listen to music. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too boring. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Amazon Day. You already know.
Vlog life.